Thanks for listening. I'll be reading from my article 15 Ways Your Job Search Was Self-Destruct in No Time. If you want to know more about me and what I do, you can go to thevoiceofjobseekers.com. Your job search shouldn't look anything like the movie Mission Impossible. Although it's full of strategies, pivots, and disappointments, it will require focus. There are measured efforts to obtain a meaningful result, getting hired. How you go about your job search says much about who you are as a professional. We can argue about how closely related our personal and professional personas are. I can assure you most companies and hiring managers pay careful attention to how you act during a job search. It plays a huge role in their decisions to hire you or not. Unfortunately, your job search efforts can self destruct quickly. You engage in the wrong behaviors. You do nothing but harm your chances of landing a job. Here are 15 ways in which you may be sabotaging your job hunt right now. One, you're moaning, crying, whining, complaining, and or begging. Now then I see job seekers use LinkedIn and Twitter to beg people for a job. Usually their cry is to no avail. Imagine an employer lands on your page and sees a post like this. All I ask is for someone to tell me what I'm doing wrong. No one is interested in hiring a desperate person. To paraphrase Pink Floyd's classic, don't hang on in quiet desperation. Two, there's no depth or breadth to your network. The effectiveness of your connections may be by design, not by accident. Building depth in your network means fostering relationships with people at all levels in your industries, team leaders, directors, general managers, vice presidents, etc. Building breadth means connecting with colleagues and peers because of their potential value. Remember, it's okay to connect with people you don't know. It's critical if you want to build a deep network. Three, you limit your use of social media. Some people, or some assume posting about their professional lives and industries will make them self absorbed, or they worry that no one will pay close attention anyway. But you need to offer your followers some value on social media. You'll be the last to know if you aren't valuable to your social media connections. You obstruct your job search if you don't look for ways to foster conversations with people who could potentially lead you to a hiring manager or a recruiter, whether directly or indirectly. So go ahead, use social media to foster those conversations. It won't make you seem self absorbed, it will make you valuable. Four, you're not doing anything to hone your craft. You'll need to hone your craft when you're out of work or not working in your desired field. If you are in public relations, you should be writing. If you're trying to pass the Illinois bar exam, you should study. Even professional athletes train in the off season. Professional development at scale is a lifestyle necessity and a self investment necessary in 2023. Opportunities can arise anytime and anywhere. If you're not paying attention, you'll miss chances. Volunteer work is another great way to hone your skills. There are organizations in your area that could use your career relevant skills. Five, you're not staying vigilant. Opportunities can arise anytime and anywhere. If you're not paying attention, you'll miss chances. You'll always be ready to present yourself as a great choice. You never know when you'll meet someone who can help you. Reading books and blogs, listening to podcasts, connecting with others regularly are fundamental to remaining vigilant in your job search. Six, you become envious of your competition. You should know what your competition is doing but you shouldn't outright copy them. Envy drives some to plagiarize content from competitors or attempt emulation of their presence. It is okay to draw inspiration from your competitors, but you can't copy their brand. That's not authentic. And it won't give employers an accurate look at who you are. Number seven, you can adjust to the peaks and valleys of your journey. Success and failure both contain valuable learning opportunities. Many of us don't want our lessons to come at the expense of failure, but it is the best way to learn. Similarly, we often desire to taste immediate success without realizing true success takes time. The job search is often turbulent. You'll face success and failure in equal measure. You must be agile and must be able to switch gears whenever necessary. Eight, you have a hard time saying no when you've gotten far. It sometimes happens when you're deep in an interview process and an opportunity once looked great may turn out to be unattractive. Are you afraid to say no in those situations? Consider it similar to being physically attracted to someone whose values are contrary to yours. It's best to end the relationship before there's a serious emotional commitment. Number nine, you're impatient. Not only you're unwilling to wait for results, but you also leave others exasperated after every interaction. Relationships will only become mutually beneficial over time. You're likely to have a lot more to give before getting a little. 10. You say grammar isn't a big deal. People scrutinize every message and social media update. Companies desire people who communicate well both orally and in written form. Your character and personal brand are the same. That's number 11. You just don't understand that character and branding are one and the same. And it's good to see more job seekers that are serious about personal branding these days. However, it's also dismaying. Many are not careful about what they say and post. Your character and professional brand are the same. 12, you solely rely on job boards. You'll be disappointed with the results if you're only using job boards to find jobs. The most successful job seekers diversify their efforts using networking, research, and informational interviews and social media to advertise themselves to find new jobs. 13, you don't ask for help. I understand how hard it is to let close friends and family know you're looking for work and a better job. You don't want to appear as if you failed. But you should realize that everyone understands your situation. It's 2023, not 1986, when you can find a new job in a week or two. You might be surprised by who your parents, your siblings, your cousins, or your best friends know. 14, you'll take anything. You may say or feel that way, but it's probably not true. You probably cringe whenever someone suggests a job you know you'd hate. And besides, people will back away from you as soon as they sense your desperation. 15, you entertain bad advice. We're led by what is easy to do instead of by what is most productive. When people start their advice by saying, all you have to do is, it's time to run. The successful job search in 2023 is not about achieving immediate satisfaction. You must be ready to grind. If you want your job search to succeed, get out of your house and meet people. Attend speeches and lectures, hit gym. These things will help keep you sharp and ready for your next opportunity. If you become too dull, you may leave the wrong impression on people who can help you get a job. That's why conversations and research are your best friends in the job search. That concludes the article for this reading. Thank you very much for listening. If you want to know more about me, you can feel free to contact me at mark@thevoiceofjobseekers.com. Thanks.